Hello beautiful souls, and welcome to this inspirational week with Jennifer Trimble. Now this week we are focusing on decluttering our mind. Now before we continue, remember to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so that you get notifications every time I upload new videos. Now, why is decluttering so important? Decluttering is so important because, well, the thing is, when we have too many things in our mind, then it's difficult for us to focus, and it can totally feel overwhelming. And of course, if we want to let go of the old, if we want to welcome the new. So that's why this is very important, and I've got for you 5 very important things that can help you with a special method. This special method is called the bullet journal, and it was created by writer Carol. So let's start. Okay, so step number 1, you write a list of the things that you need to do, 2 that you should do, and 3 that you want to do. Step number 2, after doing that list, you just ask yourself 2 very important questions. 1, is it vital? Like, doing your taxes, like, is it vital? And the other one, does it matter? Does it really matter? And the thing is, if those questions are answered by a no, then you can simply cross them out, because they're just they're distractions. So cross them out. Now the number 3 is this third step is that we don't want to create huge epic goals, because of course we can have them, but we need to divide them into small baby steps. So the goals need to be divided into goals that last 1 month. And they need to be simple. You don't want to be a master chef just like in the first recipe that you do. So the first one has to have no barriers. So it has to be sort of easy. It has to be like every task needs to be clearly defined. And then of course it needs to be achievable in a month or less. Now if it takes longer, like 2 months or so, then you just divide it into 2 small projects, and that's all. Now the 4th one is kind of like the same, but you need to keep doing this because you need to update yourself, because we change, right? Change is the only constant in this world. So we need to reflect. We need to create like a mental inventory. So we need to get rid of the things that don't matter to us anymore. We change. We need to focus on the things that interest us and create again like small projects that are defined, that are clear for our new goals. And of course we need to update our mental inventory. Yes, so it's write in your journal every day. It's so important to write in your journal to know where we are in our lives at the moment. And of course the last one is managing our time, because, well, there are many areas in our lives, right? We've got wealth, we've got family, we've got relationships, we've got career, health, journeys, and many more. And of course we're gonna have goals in all of those areas, right? Now we have to be smart so that we don't feel like frustrated if we don't achieve our goals. So we have got 12 months in a year, and we can make different goals for each one of them, those goals for each area. And of course then we divide them into months, like I mentioned before, and then we can divide it into weeks so that we know what we need to do every week. Now here comes a great part. Divide your actions into actions that last 30 minutes. So you can have 30 minutes for exercising, 30 minutes for your lunch, 30 minutes for meditating, 30 minutes for brainstorming, 30 minutes for studying or learning or reading a book. You've got 30 more minutes for shooting a video, 30 minutes for writing, 30 minutes for you can have 30 minutes for doing nothing, because of course if we do a lot of things every 30 minutes, there is a moment where we feel like I need to rest. So you schedule your 30 minutes of rest, of doing nothing, and it's wonderful to do that. And something that happened to me when applying this is that I used to have this habit of sitting down and wanting to finish a project in one go. So it was very depleting, and it was very intense. And by doing projects or writing or whatever every 30 minutes, it's like, okay, I'm not finishing it, but I'm still moving forward. So it's like, it's this knowing that you're really in your way to achieving all of your goals. So yep, that's pretty much it. And I hope you like this video. Share it with all of your friends, with all the people that you think that might benefit from this. And see you on the next video. Next video will have to do with growth. So see you then.